It's time for a Lion Vision update with UNA head baseball coach Mike Keene. The UNA baseball team over the weekend dropped 2 out of 3 to Montevallo in a GSC series. But, Coach, after disappointing day one, the doubleheader where your team dropped both, what did you make of the way they responded with the big win on Sunday to avoid being swept?
Well, it was obviously I was real pleased with the way they responded back. I think the first game, they just Montevallo really played well. They outplayed us, out-executed us, and hit joint around, which nobody has. So you got to give them credit. I was really disappointed in the second game because we really had control of that game all the way through, and did what we've had. Problems is getting guys in scoring position, and so we obviously after the game we weren't real happy with giving that one game away, and but they really responded well in the third game, and every time we had runners in scoring position, they got the job done and they performed well, and that kind of shows you what you do when you do get the hits with runners in scoring position, where it allows you to obviously score a lot of runs. And I thought that was the biggest change. I thought our ability and our focus at the plate, we took what we were getting and drove some baseballs, and guys really stepped up in that third game.
UNA's had a lot of success in Game 3s this year, and one of the common denominators has been Shane Priest, named Gulf South Conference Pitcher of the Week. Now 4-1 on the season. Just how good was he in that finale on Sunday?
It was, and I really gave him a lot of credit because sometimes you relax when you get a big lead, and that's where then you allow that team to come back. And I thought that's why I was more impressed with him is he kept his focus throughout the game. No matter what the score is, he continued to pitch, and he knows, his he's got a good fastball, but when his slider is getting over, that's what really makes a difference in keeping him off balance. And we talked about that. We didn't get one-dimensional, but just a tremendous job to pitch as well as he did.
Next up for the Lions, it's Mississippi College this weekend, Coach, a team that's second in the standings right now, and they've got some pretty good bats as well, but what do you expect to see?
Well, obviously they're a very good team. One of the things we did notice, they don't strike out. They're probably they're going to be the deepest lineup we've faced this year as far as from 1 to 9. They just compete at the plate. They put the ball in play. They got guys that are really good in the middle of their lineup. Pitching's been very consistent, so they're going to be the most complete team we played all year, and we're going to have to match them and play well to get an opportunity to win this series.
It's a Gulf South Conference weekend series at Mike D. Lane Field this weekend. Right now, you're going to have to check RoarLions.com later this week to find out when these games will be played, but we hope to see you out this weekend as UNA welcomes Mississippi College.